Cherica Adams: A Tragic Tale of Betrayal, Survival, and Forgiveness. It's a quiet night in Charlotte, North Carolina, on November 16, 1999. A young woman, Cherica Adams, is driving home from a late-night movie. 8 months pregnant, Cherica is looking forward to becoming a mother. Ahead of her, her boyfriend and the father of her unborn child, Ray Caruth, is driving separately. Ray is a rising star in the NFL, a wide receiver for the Carolina Panthers. But something sinister is about to happen that will shatter Cherica's world forever. As Cherica drives, her car slows, boxed in by 2 men following her in another vehicle. She doesn't have time to react before the night explodes in gunfire. 4 bullets rip through her body. Bleeding and in unimaginable pain, she's left alone on the side of the road. The men speed away. The world seems to go dark for Cherica. But this isn't the end for her, not yet. Against all odds, Cherica manages to call 911, gasping for help as she explains what happened. "I've been shot. I'm 8 months pregnant. Ray Caruth is involved." Her words echo with both desperation and clarity, a mother's instinct to save her unborn child kicking in. Paramedics rush Cherica to the hospital. Her condition is critical. Doctors perform an emergency cesarean section to deliver her baby. A tiny boy, Chancellor Lee Adams, comes into the world amidst chaos and tragedy. Cherica slips into unconsciousness, never to fully awaken. Her life is slipping away. On December 14, 1999, nearly a month later, Cherica Adams dies. Cherica was just 24 years old. She would never see her son grow up, never get to hold him in her arms, never hear his first words. But her son survived. And despite the tragic circumstances, his life would become a testament to resilience, hope, and faith. Meanwhile, Ray Caruth, Cherica's boyfriend, had vanished. The police launched a manhunt. The details of the night were slowly unfolding. Caruth had conspired to have Cherica killed because she refused to have an abortion. He didn't want the child. Meanwhile, Ray Caruth, Cherica's boyfriend, had vanished. The police launched a manhunt. The details of the night were slowly unfolding. Caruth had conspired to have Cherica killed because she refused to have an abortion. He didn't want the child. On December 15, 1999, Caruth was found hiding in the trunk of a car in Tennessee, a shocking downfall for an NFL star. He was charged with conspiracy to commit murder, a crime that would see him serve between 18 to 24 years in prison. His actions had ripped apart lives. But the story wasn't over. Van Brett Watkins, the hitman who pulled the trigger, admitted to being hired by Caruth to kill Cherica. He would be sentenced to over 50 years in prison for his role. In the years to follow, Caruth maintained his innocence, claiming he was caught up in a botched drug deal. But the evidence spoke louder. He had orchestrated the murder of his child's mother in cold blood. In the wake of Cherica's death, it was her mother, Sandra Adams, who stepped in to raise Chancellor. Sandra was not only a grandmother, she was a guardian, a protector, and the embodiment of love. Born with cerebral palsy as a result of the traumatic birth, Chancellor faced a life full of challenges. Doctors said he might never walk, never speak. But Sandra refused to give up. She had faith. Sandra held her grandson close, shielding him from the harsh realities of his father's actions. She raised him in a world filled with love, ensuring that Chancellor would grow up knowing the goodness his mother represented, not the cruelty of her death. They called Cherica Mommy Angel. I always told Chancellor that his mother loved him very much. That she gave her life to save his. And that's how we keep her spirit alive. Over the years, Chancellor defied the odds. With Sandra by his side, he learned to walk and even speak short sentences. In 2021, he graduated from high school, a milestone many thought he would never reach. Now, at 24 years old, Chancellor has a quiet strength. He continues to inspire those around him with his resilience. For Sandra, her faith became the anchor through the storms. She visited prisons, speaking to convicted murderers about forgiveness. It was a mission that not only helped others but also allowed her to confront her own pain. She wanted to forgive Ray Carruth, but it was a journey, not a destination. In 2018, after serving 19 years, Ray Carruth was released from prison. He had once expressed a desire to reunite with his son, writing a letter to local news outlets about his plans to seek custody. Sandra, protective as ever, quickly shut down the idea. The wounds were still too fresh, too deep. Now, Sandra and Chancellor live a quiet life in Charlotte. Their days are filled with therapy sessions, church events, and the simple joys of life. Sandra has accepted that her path is one of love and forgiveness, even if it's a forgiveness she extends slowly and cautiously to Ray Carruth. Sandra, in interview. Forgiveness is for me. It's so that I don't carry the bitterness in my heart. But forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting. It doesn't mean letting someone off the hook. Ray Carruth will always be Chancellor's father, but that doesn't mean he has a place in his life. The story of Cherica Adams is one of immense tragedy but also profound hope. Through the love of her mother and the resilience of her son, her spirit endures. Chancellor's life, though marked by loss, is also a testament to the power of survival. And Sandra's journey reminds us that even in the face of unthinkable pain, the heart has the capacity for forgiveness, for healing, and for love. This is not just a story about loss. It's about how love can transcend even the darkest moments. Cherica may be gone, but her legacy lives on, in her son, her mother, and the lives they continue to touch. If you found this story moving and want to hear more real-life stories like Cherica's, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and join us for more powerful true crime stories. Thank you for watching.